Well, a good evening to all pro wrestling fans of all shapes and sizes from all around the world. Welcome to another Pro Wrestling Talk video brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. I'm your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. 1 second. Okay, had to turn the fan on. For this video, I wanted to go ahead and give my preview of WWE SummerSlam New Jersey, which is a 2-night show. That's right, 2 nights, not one, 2 nights for this PLE. Scheduled for Saturday and Sunday, so tomorrow and Sunday, August 2nd and August 3rd. So, wanted to get on here and go ahead and give my full preview. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. It will take place tomorrow and Sunday at the MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. So, 2 nights. Let me get my graphics up. I'm going to start with night 1, then go right into night 2. So, let's go ahead and get started. First match. All right, first match, night 1. Once again, we got Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. Now, the whole thing with this is, if Sami Zayn loses, he has to admit that he was wrong, Karrion Kross was right. If Karrion Kross loses, then he has to admit that he was wrong and Sami Zayn was right. So, I don't know, it just seems kind of weird that they're doing it that way. But it's been back and forth. Sami's beating Kross, Kross is beating Sami, so they're just going to run it back. Run it on back. Honestly, I'm ready for this one to be over with. I'm ready for this one to be over with. I'm going to just say Sami Zayn, but honestly, I'm okay with either winning because I really just want this rivalry to be over with. But I'm going to just pick Sami Zayn. So, we'll just leave it at that. All right. Let's go on to the next match. Alrighty, got ourselves a tag team match where we have main event Jey Uso and Roman Reigns taking on the team of Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed. To be honest with y'all, a part of me actually has Bronson Reed and Bron Breakker winning this. But being that it's been a while since Roman Reigns has had a match, that was one factor that I was going to play into this. It's kind of tough. Because I can see Jey Uso and Roman Reigns, especially if nothing else happens, like say on SmackDown, then I could see them picking this up. But I don't know. Like, a big part of me is going Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, but I can honestly see Bron Breakker, Bronson Reed winning, mainly just to keep them strong, and the fact that they have Paul Heyman in their corner. So, that's all I can really say. But, should be interesting. Should be interesting. Alrighty. Let's go to the next match. Oh, God. So we got a special tag team match where, oh jeez, Randy Orton will team up with Jelly Roll to take on the team of Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. To be honest with you, I could care less about this match. I have no interest in this match at all, to be honest with you. I honestly, I don't even care who wins. I really have no interest in it. And I'm going to just leave it at that. I have no interest in this match. Alright, let's move on to the next match. Here we go. Alrighty. We got the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships on the line. As the champions, the Judgment Day of Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez to take on the team of Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. I mean, I can't say this is a match that I'm super hyped for. Yeah, I can't say that it's a match I'm super hyped for. But I'm gonna say some way, somehow, Judgment Day retains the women's tag titles. I think Charlotte and Little Miss Bliss are gonna be at odds, and you know that's gonna lead to a falling out. But I don't know. But I'm going Judgment Day to retain. But we'll see what happens. I mean, hopefully it'll be a decent match, but it's really not a match that I'm hyped about. You know what I mean? So, all right, let's go to this next match. Here we go. Alrighty. We have the WWE Women's Championship on the line as the champion, Tiffany Stratton, will take on the queen of the ring, Jade Cargill. This is another one. I can't really say that I'm excited for this matchup. I'm really not. I'm really not. But you know what? Something tells me Jade is going to win. Unless Naomi decides to cost her the match or whatnot. I got a feeling Jade's going to win. But, like I said, it's not a match that I'm hyped for. I'm really not. So, just keeping it real. But I'm gonna predict Jade Cargill wins and becomes the new WWE Women's Champion. And then, what was recently confirmed, that will be the main event of Night 1, for understandable reasons. We got the World Heavyweight Championship on the line as the champion, Gunther, defends against CM Punk. Now, to be honest with you, part of me really could see this going either way. And another part of me sees Gunther winning and then they run it back later. But it is SummerSlam, so they could indeed pull the trigger on CM Punk with this. They could pull the trigger on CM Punk with this. But I think it could go either way. But I think it's really going to depend on what kind of plans that they have. Like if these two are to run it back or what. But that's the main event. But I can only see 2 title changes. There's only 3 title matches in Night 1. I could see two of them changing hands. So we'll see what happens. But that's night one. And to be honest, other than the main event and Roman Reigns, Jey Uso versus Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, the rest of the card I'm just not that hyped for, to be honest. I'm just not that hyped for the rest of the card. But, it is what it is. It is what it is. Anyway, so that's the card for night one. Now, let's switch gears to night two. Alright. Let's go ahead and jump right into this. Night number 2. Alrighty. We have a crazily insane TLC match for the WWE Tag Team Championships. And it's going to feature 6 tag teams. You have the champs, the Wyatt 6, which are Dexter, Lumis, Joe, Gacy. They will be defending against the Street Profits, that's Angelo Dawkins, Montez Ford. The Motor City Machine Guns, Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin. Fraxiom, that's Axiom, Nathan Frazer. DIY, Tommaso Ciampa, Johnny Gargano. And the team of Andrade, Rey Fenix. Well, Andrade, Rey Fenix have been on a roll since teaming up. And the interesting thing is, I believe Fraxiom and Andrade, Rey Fenix are the only 2 teams in here that haven't won these tag titles. Of course, y'all know my GOAT of tag teams, the Motor City Machine Guns, is in this. And of course, I'll be cheering the mess out for them. But honestly, I don't know. If the Wyatt 6 doesn't retain, then part of me feels like Andrade and Rey Fenix might become the new tag champs. We'll see. But, I'll be going for the Motor City Machine Guns because that's my team. But it wouldn't surprise me if Andrade, Rey Fenix won the tag titles in this. But we shall see. Alright. Let's go to the next match. Alrighty. We have the WWE Intercontinental Championship on the line. As the champion, Dominic Mysterio defends the title against the phenomenal AJ Styles. I'll be pulling for AJ Styles, but something tells me Dirty Dom is going to figure out a way and cheat and squeak away with the victory. So I'll be cheering for AJ Styles, but something tells me Dominic Mysterio is going to win. I just have that feeling. But hopefully it'll be a good match. Alright. Let's go to the next match. Oh, this one should be really intense. Alrighty, we have the WWE United States Championship to be decided in a steel cage match. The champion, Solo Sikoa, defending against former champion Jacob Fatu. Well, I'm very curious to see how this goes, especially considering this is night 2. something tells me there's going to be a lot of involvement from the bloodline and the old bloodline. So I could see this going either way. I mean, I'll be rooting for Jacob Fatu to get the title back, but I expect there to be interference, and I think it could work in Solo's favor, but I do expect there to be some form of interference in this match. But I will be cheering going for Jacob Fatu. But I definitely expect interference. Alrighty. Let's go to this next match. Now this is where it gets really interesting. So we have a special no disqualification match for the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship. The champion, Becky Lynch, will defend against former champion Lyra Valkyria. But there's a stipulation. If Lyra cannot dethrone Becky and win the title, then she cannot challenge for this championship as long as Becky holds it. Of course, we've seen these two go at it plenty of times. But honestly, I think Bayley is going to interfere and cost Lyra the title. I mean, we already know Bayley's pretty bummed, annoyed, pissed, all of the above that she's not featured on SummerSlam Night 1 or Night 2. So, a big part of me could see her getting involved in this match and costing Lyra. So, I'm predicting Bayley interference costing Lyra. Therefore, Becky Lynch will retain the Women's Intercontinental Championship. All right. Let's go to the next match. Alrighty. We have a triple threat for the Women's World Championship as the champion, Naomi, defends against both Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. Well, part of me sees Naomi retain, but another part of me actually sees Rhea Ripley winning and becoming the new champ as they get closer to Crown Jewel, which will be in Perth, Australia, which, of course, Australia is where Rhea Ripley's from. But this should be at least a great, enjoyable match. But I could see either Naomi retaining or Rhea Ripley winning. And y'all know me. I love Io Sky, but I don't know if she's going to get the title back in this match. I can't see it. I can't see it. So I'm thinking it's either going to be Rhea or Naomi. And then what I assume will be the main event, if they hadn't announced it yet or what, of SummerSlam New Jersey Night 2. We have a street fight for the undisputed WWE Championship. The champion, John Cena, defending against the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. So, with it being a street fight, that means no DQ. I expect there to be interference. Therefore, I think John Cena will be favored by it the most, and I think John Cena retains the undisputed WWE Championship. So, that's pretty much what I have. Night 2 definitely looks a lot more intriguing than Night 1. Night 1 kind of looks bland, if you ask me. Kind of looks bland. But I definitely think Night 2 very spot on. But yeah, Should be interesting. Like I said, I don't think they were going to add any more matches to this. They got 6. They got 6 on night 2. And... no, they got 6 and 6. They got 6 and 6. So 6 on night 1, 6 on night 2. So, hey, I can dig that. I can definitely dig that. But that's all that I got. Let me know what your predictions are for SummerSlam New Jersey nights 1 and night 2. How do y'all feel about there being 2 nights for this? And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell while you're at it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. For another Pro Wrestling Talk, brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube, my name is Jason Ingram. Hope everybody has a blessed weekend to kick off the month of August, and I will see y'all in the next video and our live stream. Peace.